Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, July 15, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. July 15, 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq boots on the ground report. Firefly Television says America's new trade map is now open to Iraq. Frank, you know what the map contains? A new exchange rate. You think Trump wants to trade with you guys at 1310? No, he put tariffs on you instead, didn't he? Which tells you, I don't want that garbage. Get rid of your 1310, I get rid of the 30%. You don't get rid of the 1310 by the end of this month, I'm going to go with 60%. That's not good, is it? Yes, it is. The pressure not just on Sadani but the GOI, CBI, everybody that's behind the monetary reform. July 15, 2025. Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT statements made by the U.S. State Department urged Baghdad and Erbil to resolve their disputes through constructive dialogue. She emphasized that settling the Kurdistan region's salary issue would demonstrate Iraq's commitment to a stable investment climate, while also paving the way for broader cooperation, such as reopening the Iraq-Turkey pipeline and expanding energy projects with U.S. companies. I am telling you that these issues matter, and by resolving them Iraq can show they are ready to work in the global community. This is what the U.S. is looking for. It's called stability. July 15, 2025. Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Article. House of Representatives resumes its sessions with crucial decisions and important laws. They are finally back to work. We expect to see a lot of decisions out of Iraq over the next few days. July 15, 2025. Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Quote, Federal court postpones consideration of the claims of salaries for the Kurdistan employees to July 28. We were expecting Monday, July 14 to be a day where they were going to see a court case. The Kurds have been sandbagging for quite a long time. If they cut a deal, I would imagine the federal court would drop those cases. I'm not sweating having them push the court case out. July 14, 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. Many of you may say, well, Frank, ISO is nothing big. Yes, it is. Many of you may say every bank had to go ISO. Yeah, they do, don't they? When has Iraq done it? What if they did? That means they want to do some international stuff to accomplish. If you're going international, there's a good chance you might increase the value of your currency because you're not going to do a lot of business outside with a low rate. Ask Vietnam. I don't think Iraq wants to go through that. July 14, 2025. Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Quote, the policies of the United States Federal Reserve still casts a shadow over market activity and could lead to potential changes towards an increase in the exchange rate in the future. Any external escalation or sudden challenges or change in global monetary policies could quickly reflect in the financial markets in Iraq. This is true to me what they're saying. An exchange rate could happen in a moment's notice. It should not be surprising whatsoever. A revaluation is in the wind. July 14, 2025. Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. Iraq is not sweating the new 30% U.S. tariffs because their main export, oil, isn't affected. It's like they got a get-out-of-jail-free card for their $4.5 billion annual oil trade. July 14, 2025. Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. In Iraq, Baghdad to host a high-level Kurdish meeting tonight to discuss the region's salary file that was last night. We know they brought in all the heavy hitters, but what we don't know is, what were the results? They are hopeful for this week. July 14, 2025. Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. According to the new financial report from Iraq, compiled by the IMF, Iraq has a rear of 1300 and there will be no change in the exchange rate for the next 2 years. The stats are not good. The happy talk in the periodicals is just to placate the citizenry who will become reactional when they perceive they are being misled or used. The numbers are hard proof of what is really happening. July 14, 2025. Newshound Guru Pimpy. There's been a lot of talk about the tariffs and the fact that Iraq has 30% tariffs slapped on it. What does that mean for the Iraq economy? What does that mean for the Iraqi dinar? It doesn't mean a whole bunch. The primary import from Iraq to the United States is petroleum. That happens to be magically exempt from any tariffs. Seems to me Iraq doesn't really have a lot of concerns when it comes to the tariffs being slapped on them from the United States. July 14, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 Donald Trump wants the Iraqi dinar to change its exchange rate. Emo the whole world knows what the tariffs are for, to adjust your exchange rate. Anybody that is willing to sit down and talk with Trump will get a sweet deal. Iraq will also get a sweet deal. So will Vietnam. Just raise the value of your currency, and stop taking advantage of the American dollar through your trade. July 14, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. I was told from connected folks sitting out west that the platform has been set. They are testing this morning, and they have great hopes of moving forward. That's what I heard from some group leaders. We do know they upgraded banks all over the world, including the US. Regional banks, local banks and many government institutions were upgraded over the weekend. I think we may have a lot to watch today. Hoping for updates from bonds, banks and groups over the next few days. There were a lot of bank personnel that worked over the weekend. July 14, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick question. The Syrian Central Bank has posed Middle Eastern exchange rates, but they did not post the Iraqi dinar today. I believe they know a change is coming. What do you think, sir? That's exactly right, meaning not posted until a new rate is released by the CBI. The CBI makes the call if and when they want their currency listed for buy, sell or trade. July 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. The Central Bank of Syria ignores the Iraqi dinar from its exchange rate bulletin. Quote, according to a document monitored by Baghdad today, the exchange rate of the Syrian pound against foreign currencies, according to the official bulletin of the Central Bank of Syria issued this morning, is devoid of the Iraqi dinar. July 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman, today is going to be a big day. You have the Fed now, today, and you have the court case with the finance minister and Sadani. In the Federal Supreme Court, the FSC, July 14, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 The ISO 20022 is going to allow the Iraqi dinar to play fairly globally with their currency because this is what our president is asking. This was a line item with the IMF and the World Bank on their economic reform to up their global standards. They set up, July 14 a long time ago. July 14, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. This one is showing up in my inbox from some panicked individuals. IMF comments on Iraq dinar exchange rate. It projects the average exchange rate of the dinar against the US dollar as 1300, the same as 2024. Just a reminder. A similar statement came out the week before and the day of the Kuwait revaluation. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net